Welcome back to The Express at Theatre Under the Stars. Today's show is all about the theatre scene in Metro Vancouver and the Fraser Valley, the big productions and the best training grounds, like the yearly summer programs at the Surrey Arts Centre, where kids get to tap into their own personal triple threats.
It's really fun and it's a really good experience to do for 2 weeks of your summer.
It may be sunny outside, but here at the Surrey Arts Centre, the kids have other things on their mind. They're part of a 2-week musical theatre intensive.
This particular program is designed for more beginner and intermediate level students aged 12 to 14. They think they're just going to pick up a script and just start acting, and they don't realize, oh, you mean I have to learn how to stand, and I have to learn how to look someone in the eyes, and I have to learn how to share my energy with them and actually use my voice with confidence.
Most of these students have a background in dance or singing, and while this program helps foster those skills, the real focus is the craft of acting.
Get down, come on, walk, just walk.
This program is really dedicated to making a complete musical theatre performer. So it's a triple threat program. They do dancing classes and they do singing classes, but everything is tied into acting, how to become a better actor. So how to dance with intention and tell a story through your movement, and how to make choices with your vocal technique.
It's different than something I've ever learned. It's different than you would regularly think to be acting. It's more like it's more about the mind.
And the students gain more than just performing skills.
I think all the kids find that. They just become more confident and aware and able to socialize with other people. I mean, we're so used to talking with text now, and so it's actually a real challenge for a lot of them to look another person in the eye and say a line to them with confidence.
It teaches you more about yourself and the things that you can do with your body as well as your mind, and it just teaches you how to be strong as a person and just really live in real life.
I'm Erin Shaw in Surrey for The Express.
Lots of the participants in Peter's more advanced camps go on to perform musical theatre all over North America. Not a bad training ground for BC talent. And this next story is also about development on the film and theatre scene. Although for this producer, it's about creating opportunities by breaking stereotypes.
Look closely. This isn't your typical award-winning stage production.
I started this company because I was an avid theatre going when I was much younger, and I noticed that there wasn't a lot of Asian actors on stage or any Asian stories that reflected who I was.
And that has to change, according to Joyce, and it's the reason why she founded the Vancouver Asian Canadian Theatre.
Well, we just want people to see us as real people. We don't want them to see us as the kung fu master, this grocery store clerk, right? It's the sex kitten woman.
Not only does VACT produce plays examining the Asian experience, they also cast Asians in non-stereotypical roles.
We did that through The Odd Couple, Neil Simon's Odd Couple, and it's basically a story about friendship. And they're all Caucasian actors, and we cast Asian Canadian actors in all but one of them.
We got 10 minutes before the next one.
People didn't like it. We actually got hate email. We had an email that someone wrote in and said, "How dare you take this American classic and cast it totally inappropriate for the play." But bad press and getting people upset is a good thing because it starts change.
And it has. Slowly, deeply entrenched views are shifting.
A lot of people come and see our shows, and they have this knowledge of them, and so I can be auditioning somewhere and they'll look on my resume and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I saw that." The more people that see you, the more opportunities just get generated.
When I was a teenager, I knew that I was supposed to do something in this world to make things fair, because I think I experienced a lot of unfairness growing up. When I was growing up in Vancouver, I was the only Chinese family in my school, and I just never felt that I was supposed to be there. And I think that not belonging somewhere just probably started all my experiences of trying to get people all belonging together.
After 10 years and 35 plays, Joyce and VACT are slowly chipping away at convention, where it has too often narrowly defined the careers of many aspiring actors.
My character's name is Zane.
My role is Jenna.
I play Colin.
I play Tess. It took us 6 months to find one stand-up Asian Canadian comedian there, other than myself. And now that we've had a comedy show last year, and we had, I think, 7 Asian sketch comedy groups here, and a lot of them had grown up watching our shows and thought, hey, we can try that. So that's a huge change and progression.
It's a step towards living in the bigger world rather than your small community. And I think that's what it's all about.
In North Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
The Vancouver Canadian Asian Theatre Company's next production, Red Letters, is slated to open in late November in Vancouver and late December in Richmond. And tickets go on sale November the 1st. Tickets. Did someone say tickets? I sure did, and we've got your chance to win tickets to Theatre Under the Stars later on the show, plus more from the local theatre scene.
Up next,
this is The Trick.
Singing in the Rain's Lindsay Sturck demos a classic dance move.
Handle and catch it.
Mr. William Barfy.
It's pronounced Barfy.
The Arts Club presents the 25th annual Putnam Spelling Bee.
I marked this area off with invisible tape.
The Express. This is your local voice.
In war, children are the innocent casualties. Playground Builders creates play and hope for these innocent children. We do this by empowering locals. We create badly needed jobs to build safe playgrounds. This allows children to do what children are supposed to do, build childhoods. We cannot change the past, but we can influence the future. You can help too. Go to playgroundbuilders.org. Thank you.
What's your thing?
Bugs.
Everybody's gotta have a thing.
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
Nobody's good at everything. And everybody's good at something. What's your thing?
Welcome back to The Express at Theatre Under the Stars. This summer they're performing Singin' in the Rain, one of Canada's favorite movie musicals. So we want to make sure not only can you sing along, but dance along too.
This is the trick that you have to master, and I've done this hundreds of times since we started rehearsals in May, just to get the one catch correct.
Are you serious? And you expect me to be able to get this now?
I do expect you to do it. All you have to do is flip it up, keep your eye on the handle, and catch it. You flip it up and catch. Almost, almost. High, 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 high. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. She throws in the air. She's going to grab it this time. Yes. Yay! She makes the catch.
Yay. It was the play-by-play that did it. See, that's a move that's going to come in handy year-round in Vancouver, and you get to feel like Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds, or in my mistaken case, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. In any case, your chance to win tickets to Tuts is coming up, but right now it's time for a little summer school with the Arts Club Theatre in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
The competition is fierce at the Arts Club Theatre this summer as it hosts the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
There's judges, we all play little kids, most of us, and it's every man for himself at a spelling bee. It's very funny, it's very entertaining, it's explosive, it's hilarious.
In the musical, Josh Epstein plays William.
Mr. William Barfy.
It's pronounced Barfy.
And his character is much more interested in winning than winning friends.
He's sort of the loner of the group. if he could, he'd sit there with the bag over his head and, you know, not have to talk to anybody.
Excuse me. I marked this area off with invisible tape. Sorry.
Opposite from William Barfay in every way is Jeremy Crittenden as the lovable Leaf Coney Bear.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Game.
Leaf is a really cool kid, actually, and kind of comes from a hippie family, but deep down inside Leaf somewhere is, I think, maybe even a genius.
Both Jessie-nominated actors, Jeremy and Josh, are among a cast of awe-inspiring performers.
They're just so talented and so great to work with. Amazing voices. There isn't a weak link in this company at all.
Off-stage friends, on-stage rivals. The cast uses whatever they can to take Putnam County's top spot.
Magic foot.
I have magic feet. Spelling in my way is to visualize the word before I spell, so I spell it out with my foot, and it seems to work for me.
But even with a foot up on the competition, it's anyone's bee.
I think immediately one would say that Barfay would win. Immediately one would say that, but I don't think you can count Leaf out.
While the bees best battle it out under the spotlight, there's one thing the cast does agree on.
Our word is superific.
Superific.
Can you please spell superific?
S-U-P-E-R.
How's this helping?
Thank you. I-F-F-I-C. Superific.
Definition: the hilarious and heartwarming theater experience that is the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Where should we begin? Brother Speller!
I'm Sunny Lenarduzzi in Vancouver for The Express.
I knew that word. I knew that word. God damn it.
The Spelling Bee is getting rave reviews, and you can check it out until July 31st at the Arts Club Theatre. And keep your calendar open for these other theatrical events with the Williams Moving and Storage Big Summer Spotlight. This production of Hair promises to be epic, bigger than the age of Aquarius, with a talented cast of 24 current and graduated students from theatrical training institutes from across the province, and a tight on-stage rock band. Come on and let the sunshine in. Up in the Air Theatre and Left Right Minds are launching an exciting new summer theatre festival for Vancouver. The Neanderthal Arts Festival comes to the Vancouver East Cultural Centre, where audiences will get a taste of 6 one-act plays. The objective? To highlight our homegrown talent. Now in its 7th year, this series of 6 free world dance and music performances takes place on Granville Island. This year's lineup has all over the map's characteristic blend of music and dance from all over the world. Also, Theatre Under the Stars runs until August the 21st. On alternating nights, you have Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and Singing in the Rain. And we have 2 pair of tickets for giveaway. If you'd like to win, be the first correct emailers now. Express contest at shaw.ca to tell us how many years Theatre Under the Stars has been running here in Stanley Park. Good luck to you. That's it for today's Express Local Theatre Special. Thanks so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time, and we're going to leave you with another look at the local theatre scene.
And that blood of thine is Caesar's armiger, else so thy cheek pays shame when shrill-tongued Fulvia scolds. The messenger!
Let Rome in Tiber melt, and the wide arch of the ranged empire fall. Have beat them to their camp! Run one before and let the queen know of our jests. Tomorrow, before the sun shall see us, we'll spill the blood that has today escaped. I thank you all, for doughty-handed are you, and have fought not as you serve the cause, but as it had been each man's, like mine. You have shown all Hector's.
Husband, I come. Now to that name my courage prove my title. I am fire and air. My other elements I give to baser life.